arbitrary state action and high-handedness of government officials. For example, a few years ago, we saw how all the BOT contracts were foreclosed in the state of Punjab. It was a political party. It seemed as if those contractors fell out of favor from a political party. And we also see that in many states, the political party favors certain projects which they feel are their brainchild. When another government comes to power, those contracts or those contractors fall out of favor. So my question is, how should the industry respond to this? And currently, how does the industry respond to this? And what is the ideal way to deal with the situation, apart from entering into an endless loop of arbitration, litigation? Thank you.
So, firstly, you mentioned about competing interpretations of provisions of contracts in relation to infrastructure projects. Yes, arbitration is an adequate forum, I would say, for that. But then you focused your question on arbitrariness and a high-handed action by the government authorities, citing example of termination of number of BOT contracts in the state of Punjab. Now, my take on this is that arbitration is not the right forum for arbitrary actions by government authorities. So if a government authority has acted arbitrarily, arbitration may not be right, because arbitration can at best provide you compensation. In most of the cases we've experienced, if you try to obtain injunctive relief under section 9 or section 17, it is not adequate. Like, for example, if you need to be protected against, say, potential debarring or potential blacklisting, that's not the kind of a relief you're going to get. You've received a show cause notice for termination of a contract coupled with threat for debarring. Section 9 might not be the appropriate remedy. Writ jurisdiction would be. So in 80% of the cases, not 100%, but in 80% of the cases, wherever the state acts arbitrarily, then you need to invoke the writ jurisdiction of the Honorable High Court. But yes, in many other cases, if you've suffered commercial losses due to arbitrary actions, arbitration proceedings would eventually end up compensating you. That's how it works.